All right, here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No gang signs, buddy. This is a friendly for everybody podcast. Eat for everyone. All right, here we are back with, as always, on every Thursday. Well, today's actually not Thursday, but keep the vibe going. As on every Thursday, you guys wake up on your drive to work, commute to work, maybe even at your job. Here we are back
Yeah,
again.
and you listen to the All in All podcast. Yeah,
Back with the
that's
All in
exactly
All
what they.
podcast, where we talk about pretty much everything between the sun and the moon, including Earth. And that's really how it goes, man.
Let's talk about the sun and the moon. How about the man? Let's
Sun and
talk
the
about it.
moon.
Would you rather live? Would you rather live in the sun or the moon?
Am I Superman? Or am I just me?
Yeah, you. Okay, okay. You can physically live on both. What would you rather live on? That's a good question, honestly.
Probably the sun. It's bigger.
Yeah, I'd live in the sun because I'd have a tan all day, so I'd look great all day. You
I
know what
don't
I'm
think you
saying?
would. I think you would just be black, probably.
No, I want to be black. Don't say that, man.
Yo,
I'd
what's
still be
wrong?
white.
What's wrong with being black?
No, there's nothing wrong with being black. I love my
I
black
feel
friends,
like,
and they.
let's really break this
I don't
down.
know.
Like, your body adapts to be able to live inside of the sun. I feel like for sure you'd be black.
No, no.
No, because like how black
You
people
might be
have melanin in, and they fucking don't get sunburned.
melanin in. No, that's not why. It's not why they're black.
Yeah, they're black because of melanin.
That's what the public says, but that's not why they're black.
Okay, then why are they?
I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't
Sounds
say
like
it.
something.
The CIA.
I think I need you to say it.
Look, look. Just look into the CIA that they haven't released. They know the exact reason why there's black, white people, Chinese people, Indian people.
Well, yeah,
So,
I'll tell you
no,
right now. It's because of where they lived.
no,
Their bodies adapted.
no,
Like Chinese people,
no, no, you're wrong.
their bodies weren't strong enough to turn. There was too much sun in the sky, right? But their bodies weren't strong enough to adapt by changing their skin color, so it just squinted their eyes, so they didn't get they didn't have sun in their eyes all day. And then, and then that same with the Japanese, Taiwanese, if you consider that a country. It's none of my business. And then Indians were almost there, but they also wanted to smell bad, so they went brown. And
And then the Arabs did the same thing, but with their nose. They just extended their nose instead of shrinking it. They extended it to
I
adapt.
would give you that one, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense. So it really
Well,
just falls
yours
flat.
didn't
And
either,
ar- and
buddy. So
and
I literally just said
Argentinians,
exactly
no,
you did.
but let me tell you what Argentinians did. They
Go ahead, tell me about Argentinians. They
they
just
were
grew up with the best fucking country in the world. Bang, bang, boodle bang. And then we have the fucking best soccer team in the world, bro.
okay. That's
Best
wrong.
looking women in the
Okay,
world.
okay,
Beautiful women.
okay.
Beautiful women.
Beautiful women.
Look
Beautiful
at
women.
me. Look at me. Stud. So what they missing? Nothing. Come on, man.
The Argentinians, but they were there's a lot of sun down there, but then they wanted to speak some fucking weird ass language and live in filth and trash all their life, so they just fucking stayed whatever they were, and they just made good food, really.
To the you a simp, I ain't sympathetic. Sundown. You know that song?
Who sings that again?
I know you know who sings that. I'm not gonna say it. I was about to fall for it. I was about to fall for it, but I wasn't gonna fall for it, bro. I wasn't gonna fall for it. I'm not letting him sing it, bro. I want to sing it. Emmy award goes to everybody but Nor. All right. So let's actually talk about some real shit. But first, I haven't talked to my boy in a while, so we'll probably cut this. But how you doing, man? Actually,
Well,
so well on a scale of 1 to 10,
give it a 10.
like 10 being well.
10 being well. I'm living well.
Okay. On a scale,
No, no, no.
on a
Okay,
scale
okay,
of
okay, okay,
one.
okay. I don't know why. Like, I just like to fuck with you. I just like to piss you off. Like when you're angry, it makes my
It
happiness
seems like,
level. Like, okay, so if
bro.
if I'm having a bad day, but I make Thomas
It
mad.
seems like that's with everybody, bro. Yeah. I don't know. I don't get it, bro. I don't get why people like to get me pissed off, bro. But I mean, it is what it is, bro.
But yeah,
That's
no,
that.
I've
What can you
I've
do?
I've been pretty great. Recently became an uncle. So
Hey.
so yeah, like I'm kind of grown now. Like I got a lot of responsibilities and shit. Like I got to be the cool uncle all
I
the
think it's
time.
I think it's funny how you become an uncle. Like you just said you had a niece, yet you didn't do anything. You just were your sister's brother.
Yeah, that's how everybody becomes an uncle.
I know that,
Being
buddy, but
somebody's
I'm just
brother
saying.
or sister. Or no, actually only brother actually.
See, like me, I'm godfather, right? I have a godson. That's a lot more important because they named me to be their kids' uncle, and my aunt named me to be their son, Juanito, godfather.
A little Spanish
And
ass baby. What's he doing? Rolling
uh,
in the mud somewhere?
bro, you act like they don't do that in the States, bro. They do that. Only
Yeah,
difference
but they
is they
do
fucking
that.
do that with
They do
snow,
that.
bro.
They do that with freedom.
Fucking
That's what
crazy.
they do it with. They do it with freedom.
With free, okay, dude, dude, you're trying to be Theo Von, bro. You can't be Theo Von, bro.
Ain't
There's only
nobody
one
trying
thing
to
about,
be
dude.
Theo Vaughn.
Look, watch. I was watching this fucking clip, right?
Okay.
Theo Von, he's talking to Drewski. I don't know if you've seen it, and
Mhm.
he tells Drewski, he's like, they're talking about Cat Williams. He's like, I got, I got Cat Williams statue in my house. And Drewski's like, what? Why would you have a Cat Williams? I saw it at Michael's on sale. I got me a Cat Williams statue. And Drewski's like, okay. And then he shows him a video. Have you seen this?
Yeah,
Have you
yeah, and it
seen
ends up just being a black nutcracker.
it? He's like, that's Cat Williams right there. That ain't no black nutcracker. That's Cat Williams right there. Bro, Theo Von, bro, is hilarious, bro. I wish we could one day have him on our pod, bro, because that man would have me fucking dead, dude. His clips are fucking hilarious, bro. Trying to be funny like Theo Von, bro. Give me some tips. But
Oh, you just gotta not be
anyway,
you.
that was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. All right. So, anyways, if you were wondering how I'm doing pretty well. Like today and yesterday, just I wouldn't say shitty days at work, but I'm just so sick of working, bro. So sick of working, man.
You only
I'm
got the
so
rest of
sick
your
of
life to do it,
working.
dog.
Bro, I know, bro. Like I'm so sick of work, of people, not having a wife, bro. Like, dude, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude,
You
I'm
know.
sitting there. Look, I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on,
I'm gonna
hold
tell you a
on.
little.
Okay, go, go, go.
Uh, I'm gonna tell you a little story. All right, don't
Okay.
forget your thought, bro, because I bet you it's something good. All right, so tell you a little story. Right before this pod, right? I'm sitting in my balcony, smoking a cigarette because I don't vape anymore, like a real one. And I'm smoking a cigarette. I'm looking at the mountains, and I look at the sky, and I think to myself, what the fuck am I doing, man? What the fuck am I doing? I'm about to record a fucking episode with my buddy who's a degenerate. I'm a fucking degenerate. We're gonna get 6 views that are all mine. And then what the fuck are we doing, bro? Now, mind you, like I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing this. And I think at some point it will have like a reward, its benefits. More people will watch it, but the only way to do that is if we put time into it, effort. We don't put time and effort into it. We need to put time and effort into it. So I'm just thinking about my life and the decisions I've made and everything. And I'm just like, what's this all for, bro? What's it all for? I got deep. I got deep. I'm sorry, bro. This is gonna be a deep pod. I don't know. I know you don't like the deep pods, bro. I
Okay,
know you
so
don't like the deep pods, but I like to be
first
deep,
of all,
man.
I'm not a degenerate. Anything. You're a degenerate
Okay,
gambler,
sure.
smoker, everything like that. Speaking of, actually, no, we'll travel back there. Let's bring it back. Cigarettes, and you're trying to like shit on cigarette or shit on vaping, but you're smoking cigs. Like cigs are not better than the vapes.
Yes, they are.
And I also haven't vaped in like 2 weeks. So you could
No,
suck my dick.
no. Actually,
Actually. And look,
Oh, that's really
I'm
good.
not
Proud
going
of you, bro.
around
Proud of you.
parading around like, yeah, I quit vaping, now I smoke
I
fucking
mean, yeah, you're
cigarettes.
different than me, bro. You're different than me. When I get laid, I tell everybody. When you get laid, you don't tell anybody. So that's that. That's why my business gets around and yours doesn't. That's the difference between us. That's the difference. What you want me
But
to do?
here's the
Nothing.
thing: you said, "How have I?" You're mad you haven't found a wife. You chose a career that is one of the most male-dominated careers I probably think in America.
Well, okay, I agree that it's tough to find
Besides, like
a wife in the military,
construction.
right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, construction. These women in construction, you don't want to marry a dude. We see them contractors, bro. They sometimes work and they got, they're all. I hate to say it, but they're all fucking Mexican, and they got the little women, bro, and they're usually with the whistle, right? And they're just moving things. They're just guiding people, like the people on the airplanes, that with the cones and they waving the airplanes in. That's what the women do. They just grab and she stops you. That's all they do, bro.
Hey, kind of
And oh
valid.
man, I fucking kills me.
Like if I were
Kills me, bro. Their
construction,
job is very important.
like if I like owned a construction company, all my construction workers, their lead, or maybe their lead's lead would be a woman.
Really?
Because here's the thing: is bitches be tripping sometimes? Of course. Of course. However, some construction worker working fucking hard all day, clearly a man. Obviously, more than always a man. If I have to have another guy go and yell at him, he's gonna be like, "Yo, fuck that motherfucker. He can suck my dick." But if I have
True.
Juanita go tell Juanito with a sweet little voice to go have him do some motherfucking shit, he's gonna.
You had to use my godson's name, bro. You had to. All right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Do
But
you?
yeah, you
Go
feel
ahead.
me
Do
though? You
you?
feel me?
I do. I feel you. That's
All right,
valid. That's
don't be
valid.
touching me though, dog.
Valid.
That's gay. But then I had
What?
something else to tell you.
Well, you
Not,
said okay. So, well, see, I said I haven't found a wife yet, and you're like, well,
oh
look at the
yeah,
career you chose,
yeah.
buddy. You work, you work in a fucking place with six other people that you've known for 5, 6 years, right? Even longer, I think. So, like, your job is actually worse than mine for like to meet women, And like, sure, I could go to a corporate job, bro, but like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. And I'm not gonna meet a girl at a bar, bro. Dude, I thought it was so sad, bro. I'm ranting, but I thought it was so sad how I was watching this clip of Theo Von talking to this girl, beautiful girl. I don't know who she is, beautiful girl. And she asked him, she's like, "Do you want to get married?" And Theo Von's like, "Oh, I thought you were asking me. No, no, but yeah, I do eventually want to get married." And then he's like, "Would you like to get married? Like not with me, but would you like to be married?" And she's like, yeah, eventually. But the problem is, I don't want to get married because then I fear like once I get married, I'm gonna like find another guy and be
Mm.
like, that guy is better for me. And I was like, damn,
Oh,
do
I watched
women
that
think like
podcast. I know exactly who you're talking about. He was talking to
you
Bree
know
Larson.
exactly what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Who is
The
that?
girl
That
from
girl is beautiful,
Barstool.
bro.
Yeah, yeah, no, she's a baddie. She was dating Zach Bryan.
She was dating Zach Bryan. Wow, I did not know that. All right.
Yeah,
Anyways,
they
so
broke
like,
up and
what did you think?
they broke up and she talked a bunch of shit about him, saying he was abusive and shit though. And
That's fucked.
they offered her $10 million to never talk about their relationship.
Wow.
They offered her like 10 mil in like a penthouse apartment, so she says, to not talk about their relationship at all. Which could be bullshit. Which also could not be bullshit.
Probably is. Yeah, but I think it probably is. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I honestly have no clue if it is or
All I
not.
know is
But anyways, like, don't you think that,
take me
that
down
that's
the
a little bit
road that's a little bit wide.
bro, bro, you can't get serious for 3 fucking seconds. We're talking about
Bro,
something
my bad.
serious
I'm
here,
just letting you
bro.
know
Come
I'm
on.
still listening to Zach Bryan through all the abuse that he put me through.
You're damn right, bro. His last two songs been fire, bro. What something May and then the last one was Blue Jean Baby. That one's fire.
I don't think I've heard it.
Yeah. Girls love goodbyes and bye. I'm gonna send it to you. They're really good. But anyways, so what did you think about that pop? Like, don't you think it's pretty sad how like because like I don't know, like of course she's not like every other fucking woman out there, but like I don't know. I feel like nowadays, like I feel like nowadays it's just harder, bro. It's harder to find a good woman as much as it is for a woman to find a good man, you know? Because we don't have social skills. We lack them.
Yeah, I
Go
think it
home,
just
we
kind of
bullshit.
depends on what you're doing though. Like, what are you doing to get? Like, what are you doing to get in a relationship though? I feel like I
Well,
know.
that's
I mean, I know I'm not doing anything. I'm going to work and coming home.
I get that, but I think that's what most people do, right? So like how would you like and I guess like that's how it was every society, right? So I guess like not much has changed. I think the only like major difference was like most societies back then, they would end up with a woman from high school, right?
I mean, yeah, that's what I was just
And
about to say. Like,
so
think about all of our friends now that are getting married. Like, so I have one friend
yeah.
that got married. He met he met his now wife through his cousin through his cousin's girlfriend that went to school with his wife. So it's just like it's just really your relationships you already have, and then so you have your circle, but so I have my circle here, but then here's your circle, and then there's interlap, but there's also this on the outside. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then those
I know, I
people
know, I know
like
what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
it's basically like your community is basically I think who you end up marrying.
Yeah. Like, cause like I think about like how my dad met my mom, right? And at first I thought he just met her at a bar. Like he just went up and like randomly talked to her. But then like down the years, like I asked him and he was like, no, actually it was more like I was meeting up with like friends of hers and then I met her. You know what I'm saying? And so like that's kind of how it is. And like Ellie, like my stepmom, he met her because he was dropping off my sisters at like kindergarten or like summer school, you could call it. And she was one of the teachers there. And he just went up and talked to her, you know? And so like
Mm.
I mean, I think
You know, it's crazy. I've never met your dad.
yes you have.
No, I haven't.
Weren't you at that surprise birthday party that he threw for me? And I was like tripping about Teresa.
No.
Are you not there? Because she had turned off her location and I'm texting her. I'm like, we're done. We're done. I swear to you, we're done. And, and then I come home and they're all waiting for me.
Wait, was
And I'm
Teresa
like,
at your
no.
house?
Yes, she was at
Oh
my house. That's
no.
why she fucking turned off the location, bro. That's why she turned off the location. And I was like, wow, I just made a fool out of myself, bro.
I was
Like,
not
I had
there.
big time. Yeah, I
I was
had big time
not there.
trust issues
That
back
is
then, bro.
embarrassing. I wouldn't. I would walk out and never. I would not come home. If the nah, son, nah. Oh my god.
No, I was in the car with Ian, right? Because like I can't even remember what we were doing. I think we were smoking or something. And when I saw all my friends like there, I swear you were there because I know AG was there. I know AG was there. I think Danny
Maybe
was
I
there.
was
I
there,
think he
but I
just
don't remember
invited our.
meeting your dad.
I think you
What
were
year
there
was
because
it?
I
What
think
year
he
was it?
invited all our
Cause,
group.
Cause we
It
met
was
junior year.
2018.
I might have
It
been
was
there.
2018
Dude, you know,
because
there's such big
he invited
chunks.
everybody from our group chat. He invited everybody from our group chat, and we were chilling in the patio.
I was
You're chilling in
there.
my patio.
Dude, I
I know you
smoked
were.
dude, I'm telling you, I smoked and drank so much in high school that there are just clumps of it I don't remember. I probably have so many memories I don't cuz like I have so many memories from high
I
school
swear,
that
me
are just
too.
like, dude, high school was just the fucking best. Like all the boys had no responsibilities. Like it was just fucking sick. That was like sick time of our life. But then like all the shit I just forget, bro. We were
Yeah,
legends.
no,
We were absolute legends.
bro. I still remember
No,
high
but
school,
right
bro.
after high
I
school was
love
really
high
sick
school,
too
bro.
when everybody was in college and just like still had no responsibilities.
Yeah, I mean, college was good, but I had more responsibilities,
Right.
and I felt like I didn't do what I was supposed to do, and I wanted it to be like high school. The problem was I wanted college to be like high school, and college isn't. College
Right.
is college, you know?
Right.
And so it was different. And because of that, like, I don't know. I didn't
Yeah.
I enjoyed
High
college,
school,
don't get me
because like
wrong,
I
but
caught myself talking about high school and I'm just like, wow, I sound like a fucking loser like living through high school. But like high school was sick just
why?
because like you know those guys that are just like that like peaked in high school, like you know that meme and like you know those people that
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
did
we
like high
talked
school.
about it. We
Yeah,
talked
yeah, yeah.
about it before, yeah.
But like that time, dude, like when just nobody had anything to do. Like some people had jobs, but it was like 4 6 hours, like 4 to 6 hours a day, like on Saturday, Sunday. I mean, I worked Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday.
Yeah, I worked too. I worked a good amount.
But yeah, but for the
Khan
most
would work a
part,
shit ton.
I was who?
Connor worked a shit ton
Oh,
in high
Connor.
school.
Yeah,
Connor
Connor was
knows this.
on his shit. Connor is what made me like pick up an extra shift at my job. I'm like, fuck it, dude. I guess. I mean, if me
Yeah,
and you
bro.
aren't smoking, I got nobody to smoke with anyway. Might as well fucking
I
get my
smoke
ass
by
to work.
myself, no problem, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not smoke before my
Dude,
shift, but
dude, do you remember back in the day when I would be like, oh no, I'm not smoking too much. At least I don't smoke by myself. And then I started smoking by myself every day, bro. I'm like, oh shit, I'm done now. I'm donezo, bro.
dude, I remember
It's
I
back
was
in the day,
working
you
as a
know.
dishwasher, right? So obviously, I'm not doing shit, and I'm having the grandiose time. My best friend got me the job as a dishwasher, and then collectively, and then he got his cousin a job, and then his cousin was my boy too because we all grew up together since like fucking fifth grade. So it was literally just three homies working the same. We're like, I'm like the sprayer. One of my boys takes the dishes out of the motherfucking bus tub, and then the other boy is stacking clean hot plates behind us. And we're booling. We're booling Friday, Saturday nights, and then just me and the other guy worked Thursdays and Mondays together. But yeah, all three of us Friday, Saturday were just the best time. But one time though, I was like, "Hey guys, you trying to smoke during the shift?" We're all like, we could try it. It's not much to do. I I rolled up, dude. I'm telling you, I rolled the best blunt of my entire life. A big old fucking backwood, one that makes your fucking finger look like it's ain't nothing going on. We burned that bitch down, and I'm smoking every day at this point. So like, I smoke a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But like, you
I
know,
know.
in like those situations where it's just like you're kind of not supposed to be high, so you're higher than you've ever been in your life. It was one
That
of
is that is
it was one of those, and
so
one
true.
of the cooks. Me and him didn't really get along because he liked to touch. He liked to touch. He would always take his dirty ass hands and touch my head.
Whoa,
He
whoa,
never, not
whoa,
like that, not
whoa,
like
whoa.
that.
Pause,
Pause, pause,
pause.
pause. But he liked it. He
Replay
was
and
always
and just think
touching.
about what you just said.
He was
Think about
always.
what you just said.
I'm just saying how we
Okay,
didn't get along, motherfucker. But he'd give me like a
because he
light
liked to
tap on
touch.
the. He was like a Mexican motherfucker, right? So he
Wow,
would
he
give me
touched
like a
your
light
cheek
smack,
too.
dude.
Oh wow,
It was
that's nice.
crazy.
That's nice. You like that shit. You like
And
that
then
shit, don't you,
and
man?
then one,
Fucked up.
but like whenever I wasn't wearing a hat, he'd always like he'd always like give me like a pat on the head. And I don't like when I don't like when people touch anything above like right here. But either way, right? So me and him didn't get along, and he knew that. And the owner happened to be working that day, and he just like kept looking over at me while he was cooking. And then he started laughing. He started laughing real loud. And then I saw him speaking Spanish with the boss, and then the boss looked over at me, and then he laughed too. And I was just like, I'm a dishwasher. I don't give a fuck if they know I'm high. But then, like, he starts telling all the
And then they
cooks.
found out.
Yeah, yeah, they all found out. I mean, but I don't give a fuck. Who cares? I'm
Yeah,
doing
they
this
didn't
all
care.
day.
Yeah. Poor dishwasher job. Bro,
Dude,
dude, when
they
I
were
worked at
paying me though.
Applebee's, there was like this 60-year-old bro that would do the dishwasher job,
Oh,
bro. I felt
that's
bad
a
for
young man's
him, bro.
game.
I
That's a
felt
young
bad.
man's game. They were
Yeah,
paying
no.
me out though. I was getting paid under the table. I was getting paid.
Yeah, those
I'd work.
Mexican restaurants, you can get paid under the table, bro.
I was working like
Good too.
8 hour shifts, getting paid like 75.
15, probably like 15, 20.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no,
See,
not
so
definitely not
I
20.
remember.
Definitely not 20. This is 2014, 2015, 2016.
Yeah, so okay, so like 12, 12, 15. But dude, I remember. when I worked at Subway. When I worked at Subway, and I remember one time. So there was this girl, right? It was this girl and this guy. When I got into the Subway, this girl and this guy had been dating for like 2 years. Then she breaks up with the guy, and the next day she hangs out with me, right? And so then our manager starts giving us a bunch of shifts together, right? So I'm like, all right, bro. Mind you, I was 17 years old. 17 years old. This girl was 20. Girl was 20 or 19. So I felt like a big baller, right?
Okay.
So so then one day we have a shift together, and I'm like, yo, you want to smoke? She's like, yeah. And so I can't remember if I went and got it mid shift because there was just two of us, right? Subway's small. So I leave, I go get the blunt, I go in the cooler of Subway, roll it up, right? And we smoke it in the cooler.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm like 99% sure we either smoked it in the cooler or like we smoked it in the back, but I know for sure we rolled it in the cooler.
Okay.
And and yeah, and then afterwards, like we would get customers, and I was high as balls, bro. But it is what it
Oh, I thought
is.
you were gonna tell me you got caught, dude. For all the
No,
fucking
I didn't even get caught. I never got caught.
smoke, I've never smoked inside of my place of work. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but what was I about to say? For all the shit, like, dude, me and my boys, I don't know if you remember this because I feel like me and you weren't hanging out that much at this point.
yeah. We didn't really hang out much in high school.
But I was always had way too much weed on me because my friend was, or my like big homie was cutting weed plants for some guy that had like a big operation going on, and so I was just getting ounces. I was getting like half pounds for like nothing at like I was getting ounces for like $80 of like good shit,
Yeah.
and I just I just always had so much weed in my car with like I'd have bongs in my car, I'd have rigs with wax, I just have everything in my car, just whipping around, and I just can't believe like I never got pulled over, never got caught. None of
You were that guy, bro.
nobody in my friend group got a fucking like minor in possession. What is that? Like MIP, dude. Like it was crazy how we got away with that. Never
You
got a
were
single
two
drug
years
charge.
away. Yeah, bro. You were a couple years away from becoming that for life, bro.
No, I
And
was never
being
like
and
selling
being,
weed though.
I know that, but when you have like that many artifacts to smoke in the car, you're heading down a wrong path, buddy. You're
No,
hanging
but
down
I
the
just had them in
wrong
the
road,
car
bro.
for the destination. They didn't stay in my car. This was like my daily
Okay,
use
okay.
items.
You can make excuses. You can
I'm not
make
making an
excuses.
excuse.
That's fine.
I'm telling you the
All I
truth.
needed, all I needed was a Dutch. A Dutch, that's it, bro. I used to
Yeah,
have
because
the
you were too
Illadelph
broke
too
for
back in
backwoods.
college.
You were
In
broke.
college. What?
You didn't have backwoods. You're
I
broke.
in high school I used to smoke the backwoods too. Dutchies cost the same amount as the back. No, that's not true. Backwoods do cost a little bit more. But no, I like Dutches more. I like
Dude,
Dutches
back in
more.
the day, 5 pack of
But
backwoods at this fucking gas station near me, $3.73 cents. I like a couple of months ago, I was going to buy a pack of backwoods. Dude, it was like $8 almost. I was like, what the fuck
yeah, I
happened?
know backwoods now are fucking crazy. But all right, let's talk about. I'm gonna tell you a story of when my parents caught me, like when I was high or smoking. I think this was the first time they vividly said something to me, right? I think before they already knew, but this is the first time, right? My graduation party. I don't know if you came to my graduation party, but
Uh
my
huh.
graduation party was raining. It was raining, right? And I left like during my graduation party. I leave for 2 hours, and I come back with sunglasses on, and it's raining outside, pouring down rain. And I'm with sunglasses, meeting my family members. My mom from Argentina is there, and I don't know. And then afterwards, bro, me and my buddies, I think it's me, Ian, and Noah. I think it is downstairs eating chicken nuggets, or this might have been a different time. I don't know. Eating chicken nuggets, and my stepmom comes in. I'm in the middle of a chicken nugget. I look at her. I ate it, and she's like, "What are you doing?" In Spanish, right? What are you doing? No. And I finished the chicken nugget. She's like, deja de comer, deja de comer. I'm like, okay, okay. I stop eating. And she's like, "Why would you do that? Come here, come here." And I'm like, "No, I'm okay here. I'm okay here." She's like, "Come here right now." And so I go in there right now, and she starts yelling at me, telling me why I would smoke. She knows I'm high. Don't do that. And I'm like, "I'm not high. I'm not high." And like, really, I was high as fuck, bro. And she's like, "You're you're tossed on the floor eating chicken nuggets. You expect me not to know you're high? I know what a high person looks like, you know." And I'm like, "Okay, well, you caught me, you know." And so and then after that went downhill, bro. From that point on, they're like, "Oh, this guy, he's right here on level of respect I have." And after college, it was like right here. After I dropped out of college, it's below the camera. And then and then after I fucking lived with them, bro. Oh, dude, it's the first floor, bro, and I live on the eighth floor. So the level of respect they had for me was just nothing, zip, nada. Now they have a ton of respect for me. Now it's like, oh my God, Thomas was in the military. Look at that, you know. But I'm the same fucking guy. The only difference is I can't smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
but
that's funny.
I don't know. So when was the first time you got caught? Well, did your parents even care though that you smoked for real?
Yeah, at first, because I started smoking so young, they were pissed at first. But by the time I got to high school, they didn't care that much. They cared less because they had my oldest brother, who, fucking '90s baby, 1990, matter of fact, the start of the motherfucker started it all. But yeah, he was smoking young, and then they were really mad at him. But then they kind of got over it, and then my sister was a good kid, but then my older brother, just above me, you know him. He was smoking, and then they were really pissed at him at first, but then they kind of got over it. But when I started smoking, they acted like it
Yeah,
started.
you were the youngest.
Yeah, but they acted like I started all over again. Like I'm from square one. They were. My mom was acting devastated. Like my mom was crying and shit. I'm like, yo, like you could, if you take a big whiff right now, you can smell weed coming out of this motherfucker's room over here. And like I had the decency to do it
That's
outside and just come back with red ass eyes.
yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
That,
no,
that that- that's where you would get it from.
she
Sometimes you
called
would get it
me
from Big Bro, bro.
she called me and my friend Kane. He actually took it from his mom. Shout out to his mom. Sorry we stole your weed. Um, we smoke it out of a water bottle, of course. And this is
Oh,
probably,
I've done that plenty of times, bro.
I think like seventh grade, like maybe like ending of seventh grade. And I come back inside, and my mom's like, "Hey, Noor, come here. Bring your friend too." I'm like, "Oh fuck, bring my friend too." We're cooked. I knew as soon as that happened. And then we're like walking back to my house, right? And
And
like
just talking about it, you're like, what's about to happen,
we're
man?
like
What's
doing
about to
these.
happen? You
We're
know?
doing these, We're like, air yourself out, air yourself out. Do I smell? We both smell dank as fuck. It's like, nah, you don't smell,
Hey,
bro.
hey, bro, I look high. My eyes red. Nah, they ain't red. You good?
And you just look so high. But yeah, so we did the whole fucking thing, made sure we didn't look high or smell like weed. And then we walk in. Like I literally, like my mom's like front door, there's just like a room off to the side that my mom's just in. So I walk in, I get halfway up the stairs, and she calls me down. I'm like, fuck, she knows. I know she knows. She knows. I know she
Who
knows.
knows?
One of those, right? And then she like, I'm sitting down on the couch. My mom's like on like this like single chair. I'm on like a 2-seater couch. My friend's on the couch across from me. And I look at him and he looks at me and he starts laughing. And I'm like, oh fuck. I start laughing.
Oh, you're cooked. You're cooked.
And
You're cooked.
my mom's like, did you smoke? And I go, no, I don't smoke. I never smoke. I don't even like smoke. You know that shit?
Free smoke, free smoke, free smoke, free
But yeah,
smoke.
then she was just like super sad. She like, I think she cried. I'm pretty sure she cried. And then I was like, Mom, it's fine.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
even high. Like I still never told her I was high. I never broke. Matter of fact, I don't even think I did smoke. But
And
yeah.
then 7 years later, she found out I was high that day. You know, like yeah, bro.
But
Moms
yeah,
know,
then
bro.
like 3
Moms
years
know.
later, I was just like in my fucking room, Good old just smoking my room out.
Dude, smoking out of the water bottle might have been the craziest thing I've ever done,
That's
bro.
the
I
highest I've
remember
ever.
I would
That's
fucking
always the highest I've ever been is smoking out of a water bottle.
that's not yeah, not for me, but like I remember like when my family would leave from to Mexico, bro, and I would find like crumbs of weed, bro, on the carpet because I would invite all y'all from smoking. So I would see crumbs of weed because at that time I didn't know a dealer, right? So I'm like, all right. So I'd find crumbs of weed, a little bit of weed I would have left. Like, what the fuck do I do now? So I find a water bottle. I can't even find a water bottle. So I have to go in the trash can, find a water bottle, rinse it out, make sure it's clean, cut a hole, put the little tinfoil on it, go to my basement with the window, right? Because it's cold as fuck outside. It's snowing. I'm not going outside to smoke. So I'll go in the basement, open up the window a little bit and smoke. So I go. And then every time after that trip, my stepmom, first thing she would go right downstairs and she would go, eyes would be touching the fucking floor, the carpet. Her eyes would be touching the carpet, scanning, making sure there was no little piece of weed, no little stem, bud, nothing. She was on my shit, bro. If she find a little piece that was actually grass but looked like weed, she'd be on my ass, bro. She'd be on my ass. And
Damn, yeah, no, I
so I
never
had to
understood
vacuum that
people
shit.
because like I could smoke in my room as long as I didn't make the outside of my room smell. I was good. I wouldn't really get yelled at. This is like later in high school. Like my parents didn't like that I was smoking, but they were just like, "Well, I'd rather him not
Oh, they
drive
would yell at me.
around. I'd rather him not like go outside and drive around and smoke. So at least he's doing it in here." But but I never understood people that weren't allowed to smoke would get in big trouble if they smoked and still chose to smoke inside. It always baffled me because I was with
Well,
those
I
people
never did it.
sometimes when they were
Yeah, I
home,
never
right?
did it though when they were
But
there.
I've been with people who were like that, and they'd still tell me just blow it out the window. And I'm just like, bro, we can just go outside. I don't give a fuck. And I don't know if it's because I've had these people at my house and we smoked in my room. They felt like they needed to fucking pay me back or something. But we got caught every time we did it. Every single time we did it, we got caught. I'm just getting walked out of people's homes, baked as fuck, and they're like, "Yeah, don't hang out with my son anymore." I'm like, "Yeah, we'll probably do this."
You're a bad influence,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
And
just like,
the guy's my drug dealer, bro. And it's like
yeah.
you're a bad influence.
I was like, "Yeah, we'll probably do this at school next time. No worries." Dude, no. That
Jeez, oh,
school,
bitch.
that school had fucking cameras at every inch. Never caught me smoking weed there once. Heads up their motherfucking asses, dude. Like I'd walk out the bathroom
I
with
never
smoke.
smoked at school. I never
That's
smoked at
crazy.
school.
Everybody smoked at school.
Like, okay, but like the clear doesn't count. The cart doesn't count.
No, no, no.
I'm not counting the
I'm
cart.
not counting the clear.
Oh, actual
It's
bud, I
crazy.
never. I don't know
I
if I
forgot they
ever
used to be
smoked a bud.
called. It used to be called the clear. Nah, in the
Yeah,
locker
the clear.
room, in the. I kind of don't want to say the name of the
Oh, in
school.
the locker room, yeah.
I don't want to say the name of the school, but the black and white
What
school.
do you mean, Salem? Salem High
Oh
School.
no,
Oh,
not
Plymouth.
Salem,
You're talking about Plymouth. You're
dude.
talking
That
about Plymouth.
because it was just way out there, and the only people nearby were the fucking coaches,
Yeah, that's
and
true. That's true.
I'd always blaze up in
But
there.
I was never at Plymouth. That's the thing.
Dabs were big
I was
though.
never
Dabs
at
were
Plymouth.
big. Like every now and then you'd smoke a
Yeah.
joint or like a bowl or something, but
But the thing is, yeah, dabs you can't really smell, bro. So like
yes, you
that's the difference
can.
about that.
Okay.
But it's not as distinct as like smoking bud or a
Yeah,
wood.
you
You know
just
what
know
I'm saying?
something was smoked.
Like, bro, did I tell you about the first time Ian and Noah pulled up to my dorm at Michigan State? I think he brought his friend J2 too. J2, big ass black dude, fat as fuck, big as fuck, like 6'4", I don't know, like 250. And so we smoking in my dorm, right? Because I didn't have a roommate. We smoking in my dorm with the fam. I think we roll up like four woods. I'm at the end of the hallway. Next day, I go eat lunch, come back. There's a sign on my room, only on my room, that says, "Is smoking allowed on campus?" No. And then it has the no on there, right? And then I never smoked in my dorm again. I probably did smoke.
The whole
I was
floor
more
probably smelled
cautious
like
about it.
weed because of your goofy ass.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Four backwoods.
But
It doesn't matter what
thankfully,
school.
nothing happened.
You know when you're trying to blow
Yeah,
out a
if it's
window.
backwards.
Nah, this is the best. When you're trying to blow out like a window screen and then the wind just pushes it all back in.
and you're like, hey,
Yeah.
get out
Yeah, you're either doing that or you're just like in denial. Like, nah, most of it got outside. It's like none of it got outside.
of I know it's like, does it smell in here? Nah, nah, I
And
don't smell in
all
here.
you're
It's good.
smelling
It's
is your
good. It's
fucking
good.
upper lip that still smells like the blunt.
Uh, dude, I think it'd be funny as fuck when we'd all smoke. We'd hotbox a car, and I'd be like, I'm good, I'm good, and then, like, bro, my clothes, dude, stank, bro. I know, bro, but if I would go like this,
They
like
smell like
nothing, I
detergent,
wouldn't
bro.
be
They'd
able to
always
smell,
smell like
bro,
detergent.
bro. It's like I just put the cologne on, bro. I'm good, and then 2 seconds later. You walking into a Mexican fiesta, bro, and every Mexican turn around, look at you, bro.
Hey,
Like, who the fuck is
That's
this
where I
guy?
wash dishes, dog. At Mexican Fiesta.
Mexican fiesta? Fire, fire. That's funny.
Man,
But yeah.
those were
And I
the
remember
days.
too, bro, how in high school, Ian used to say my stepmom was racist because she would always think that Ian was the bad influence on me when I was always the one that made Ian do shit. And he was like, fuck your stepmom, man. It's only because I'm black. And I'm like, nah, it's not only because you're black. It's like, I mean, she
Uh,
knew it was me. She knows it was me. But anyways,
That's so funny.
good times, good times. I always like reminiscing about high school, sometimes. But I like my life right now too. Some days, past 2 days have sucked, but that's
Man.
that. I
Dude, I
can get a
remember one
wife
time me and Khan,
later.
he was 15, about to be he was just about to be 16 years old. But Connor was like a little bit older than us. I think by like a good like he like turned
Yeah.
16 and then we were all turning 16 at the next year cuz he had a late birthday. Or
Mm.
was it early? His birthday's in November. Whatever the fuck that means. We were all turning 16 the next year. So he turned 16 like 8 months before anybody. But he was about to turn 16 in like a week and a half. His parents got him a car. He already had his permit. And then his mom goes out of town. And you know me and Con, when it's just me and Con, we get fucking busy. So me and him are smoking, we're smoking, we're smoking. And he's like, my mom told me not to drive the car, but like maybe we can go to the gas station later or something, get some like drinks and snacks. I'm like, oh, bet, yeah, perfect. We're gonna play Rocket League and fucking smoke a bunch of weed and eat snacks. This is gonna be the best fucking weekend of our life. And then we get a call. We're like, hey, yo, Belleville is playing fucking like Northville or something at this fucking football spot, and we're like, Con looks at me, I look at him, and we're like, the Huzz are there, you know what I mean? But yeah, so we finish chopping one off. We roll one for the road. So we're driving. We get there. Everything's fine. I think we smoke in the parking lot of a high school, mind you. And then we go back to his car after the game. The headlights were on. We try to start the car. Nothing. We try to start it again. Nothing.
Oh, brutal. But at
So
least
the
you were at a high school, you know what I'm saying?
car's dead.
Not like the middle of nowhere.
Car's dead. Keep in mind, we go to start it, and I'm sparking up a joint as he's trying to. Like, I'm like, oh, for the road, baby. So, like, I'm getting ready. I'm like,
Ain't going nowhere,
I
bro.
hear him. I see him turn it. It's not going off. I'm like, ain't no way. So we end up calling somebody, and they come give us a jump. But man, sketchy shit. Because you know it's a
Yeah,
football
bro.
game at a high school, so there's cops like everywhere. So you don't want to seem like
Yeah, I know, bro.
if you seem like you have a problem, they're gonna come and talk to you.
Bro, I've gotten pulled over plenty of times with weed, while smoking weed, while high as fuck. They did the eye test, but I
Dude, we
mean,
gotta
that's a
have
story for another
we
time.
we gotta have like one of these shows like with like a third person on, like one of the boys. Like that is like perfect.
No, I think
Cause
so
I
too. I
know
think
Ian,
that would be
like,
funny as fuck.
cause Ian got the best. Cause like in high school when we were smoking like that, me and you weren't really hanging out that much. But Ian was a common
Yeah,
denominator in all of our shenanigans. So like Ian would
that's
really
true.
be the perfect third person for this right now.
That's facts. That's facts, bro. That's facts, bro. I do want to have Ian and like I want to have all the boys on here. I want to be a little bit bigger for that, because I don't want to like I want to be bigger so then we can bring them on. But anyways, so I think we went back in time a little bit. So now let's fast forward it to last week. last Wednesday when we recorded our last pod, right? And I said something along the lines of, because we were talking about Grammy winners, and I said something along the lines of, "Oh my god, a fucking female rapper." Jeez, oh peace. That's a tragedy. Something like that. Something like that. So I just wanted to say, Dochi Loki got bars. I went back and I listened to her based on the comments I
Really?
got on our TikTok. She Loki got bars.
Did you
She
listen to
Loki got
Sin a
bars.
Win?
Now, no, no,
Okay,
because
okay.
I don't know how to spell that. Okay, but
I
anyways,
spelled it on the pod,
so
but okay.
okay, but anyways, would I listen to her? No, I would not listen to her. But does she have bars? Yeah, sure.
Does she
I
got
pay
like bars like
respect
Nicki
where
Minaj?
respect is due.
I feel like Nicki Minaj
No,
is kind
like
of goaded.
okay, Nicki Minaj got bars, but the thing is, like, you only listen to Nicki Minaj when she like pops on a song with somebody else.
Yeah,
You know what
there
I'm saying?
Nicki Minaj has a feature. I think it's with Drake and Lil Wayne, and that is
Is it
probably her best fucking verse ever.
or like in Starship, she goes crazy. Starships were meant to
Oh,
fly.
true, very true, very very true.
She goes crazy. She goes crazy. So she goes crazy in a lot of songs like that. I think Cardi B goes crazy in a lot of songs like that too. I
I
think
never liked
like
Cardi B.
women.
I've always thought Cardi B was just a I think she's a real person. I think all of her music is just manufactured fucking bullshit. Somebody else is writing
It
it,
might be.
and it's just like it's just garbage to me. It's just
It
pop
might
your
be.
fucking ass, show your titties, suck dick, and
But
it's
like,
like be
okay,
a
so I think
thought.
like that's where most of the rappers I think nowadays are. Like Lotto or Lizzo, whatever. I think they're the same person. I don't know if they are. But anyways,
Lotto,
those girls, I feel like they're all like that. Like Megan Thee Stallion. She's like that, you know?
garbage,
And
garbage.
I think they're garbage too, but like mind you, some people like that, women primarily. And like, sure, I mean, I guess like I can hate. I can hate. But like it doesn't mean like
Let
they
me
don't
say that
have
I'm the
millions.
biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. Yeah, no, I'm the biggest hater though, for real.
Dua Lipa. I'm trying to mow with her and do a feature.
Okay,
Check the web
okay,
they out here
okay.
chewing me up. Fuck it.
But what was I gonna?
Fade
Oh,
away, I let that Lucania
speaking of.
bucket.
Okay, chill out. Shut up. Matter of fact, uh, speaking of you talking shit about a girl winning the Grammys, there was a comment that said something like, it said like podcast equipment should be like more expensive or
Oh, it should be
something.
more expensive. And I
Yeah.
responded facts. I responded facts. Yeah.
And no, like to that guy, fuck you, pussy. Suck my dick.
I'm gonna clip it. That's the clip. That's the
Yeah.
next clip
Hey,
right
yo,
there.
by the way, suck my dick. But yeah, fuck you. It's plenty expensive, motherfucker. I got a job
Real
though,
talk.
so
Not
suck my
mine.
dick. You're leaving
Yeah.
comments on an Instagram post with a page that has 5 fucking followers. Suck my dick.
Dude, facts, bro. I think about the people that comment on our shit, bro. Like, really?
No, no, no. Well, some
Who do
comments
you
are
think?
super valid. Like they're
Like,
just trying to interact. But that guy's hating. He's hating in a comment section
yeah.
of a page that has 5 followers. You're a loser, bro. By the way. By the way. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, suck my dick.
Dude, do you remember? Like, I think it was the second fucking episode we did, and we were talking about anime characters.
Yeah, yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, who's the baddest? Or you had like you asked me who was the anime character you had like a crush on, right? And I
A
was like
cartoon,
Lola Bunny, right?
cartoon. Because you don't watch anime. I said
Yeah,
cartoon.
cartoon character. Yeah, cartoon character. And I remember I posted this short on it. It was I think our first or second short, and it got like 500 views. And I'm like, dude, it's getting 500 views, bro. We about to blow up. And I remember this guy commented on it. He said, "Go outside, buddy." I liked it. I don't even know if I responded to it, but I'm like, bro, this is our third video. We got no fucking views, no fucking followers, and you're on YouTube. Like to find one of our videos, you probably have to be on
You gotta
YouTube
be
for 5 hours
scrolling.
that day.
You gotta be
You
scrolling.
You have to
Man.
live on YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
You have to fucking live on YouTube. That's your job, bro. YouTube is your job. Like this is not my job, bro. This is not my job. YouTube is your job. Shitting on people is your job, bro. For you to find us, bro, like I'm sorry, bro, but props to you, bro, because that shit makes my day, bro. I die when I fucking read those comments, bro. I fucking die.
I know it's
And I
so
hope we get
fucking
more of
funny.
those.
Oh, we just
I
we
wish
just
I could
gotta
edit it.
we gotta get a collection of all the mean stuff people have said to us, and we gotta go over it. That is so funny.
Dude, that's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down for the next
Um,
pod. I'm gonna write that down for respond to all the comments. And I wish I could edit them on the shorts to where they can pop up. You know what I'm saying? I think I could do that. I think I could do that. So, all right. But that's besides the point. So, Dochi, you got bars. I was wrong. Not wrong. Because I think a lot of times we give the Grammys to a female rapper when they really don't deserve it. But, anyways, but Dochi got bars. Okay. So, and a lot of people
Macklemore,
that were responding
Macklemore
to
and
my
Ryan
comment.
Lewis got like a Grammy in like 2011. The same year that it was like the same year that Kendrick dropped like Mad City and J. Cole dropped something. It was the craziest shit in the world. And that's when the Grammys went to shit. Well, that's when everybody
I mean,
realized it went
even
to
what's it
shit.
called? When Eminem and Lucky You with Joyner,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's like, I won a couple Grammys, but I sold my soul to get it. Wasn't in it for the trophies, just the fucking recognition. Fuck's the difference. I'm that cracker. Been alone. I'm about to risk it all. Man, that shit is fire, bro. But like Grammys, anyways, they should do a Grammys for Pod. We'd win it, right?
A Grammys for what?
You think so? For the pod, bro, for podcasts. We'd win it. No problem.
Oh, no
We'd
shot.
be up there.
We'd be up there.
Yeah, I
We'd
know
be
we wouldn't
nominated.
fucking
We'd win like the
wait.
popular vote. We'd win the popular vote, but some fucking punk ass like all girl podcast would actually win it. Like straight up.
But if
We'd be like,
but I think if
but the
anybody,
popular
the
vote.
Theo Von should fucking win it.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
Theo Von podcast, he
Theo
kills
Von
me, bro.
podcast is absolutely killing it. That's like the best. Did you see he had
Bro,
Antonio Brown on recently?
no, he had Antonio Brown on there.
He's such a good podcast.
Oh, that was probably crazy. That was probably crazy. I need to watch that.
And he had Cat Williams
But
on like 2 weeks ago.
yeah, I know he had Cat Williams. But okay, so I see we're at 52 minutes. We don't got much to cut, so I'm gonna just end it with one more question I got for you, and then four quotes. All right. But all right, so this one, right? I was watching Spider-Man No Way Home, right? Yesterday. Had to rewatch it. Been rewatching a lot of the Marvels because I went to see the new Captain America, which I didn't think was that good, by the
Oh,
way.
it's already out? I didn't
And
know that.
yeah, yeah, it was out last Friday. This past Friday, got out. It's all right. Some people liked it.
Valentine's Day. That's a bold move, I feel like.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
but go ahead.
day after that was Valentine's Day. So I'm thinking, imagine your girl forgets who you are, right? Whatever happens to her, she forgets who you are completely.
Okay, I'm imagining.
Do you think you'd be able to win her over
So
again?
everything is the same. She just forgot who I am.
What do you mean everything is the same?
Like
Like
it's still the
imagine
same
like you
person,
don't live with her yet.
same person. She just
Right.
doesn't know who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
She just doesn't know who you are. She doesn't remember you.
I do.
You think you could win her over again?
Yeah.
What if you can't?
And then I pack my fucking bags.
It would be sad, wouldn't it?
It'd
If
be
you couldn't.
devastating. Absolutely devastating.
Yeah, man.
What about you? Do you think you could?
I think so.
But what if you
I
can't?
think well, so listen, I'm gonna tell you a story, right? So
Okay.
I think truthfully, right? How many times have I said this girl is the love of my life, right?
Every single time you've had talked to a girl for like more than 3 days.
Okay. How many of those girls have stuck around?
Literally zero.
Zero, zero. And that's sad, man. So is that my fault or is that women's fault? I think it's a little bit of both, right? I think it's definitely my fault. I think it's definitely their fault.
I think it's
So in my
mostly. I
mind,
think it's like 70% your fault.
why? Why are you shitting on me, bro?
I'm not. I'm being
We're here to shit
honest.
on women. We're not here to shit on us,
I'm
bro. We're
being.
here to shit on
I'm being
women, bro.
honest. I'm
That's what
trying to
we're here
help
to
you
do,
out
bro.
because I'm your
Listen,
friend, bro.
nah, we're not here to shit on women. Absolutely not. They're beautiful and they make the world go round.
But if they like to get
But
shit
this
on,
man will,
I'll do it for them.
yeah.
Just
I,
not in my house though.
but so, so like my thing is, I feel like I could get it right one time in my life, one time. But if I had to do the same thing again, I would fuck it up. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And I think that would be devastated, you know? Like I think that's why you're only supposed to have one relationship, like one marriage. Cuz if you have multiple, I feel like you're going to fuck them up, you know? But one, you just need to get one right, man. One right. That's it. You get one right, you're good. And I haven't yet, you know? I think it's honestly, you're right. Probably 80% my fault, bro. If I would have done what I was supposed to do, would have stayed. But I left or I did some fuck shit or I don't know. I treated them like shit or I don't know. I did a lot of shit I shouldn't have done. It's mostly my fault. And then I like to blame them, right? But I don't know. I think I think that's why I don't know if I'd be able to win them over again. So I
mm.
think I'd only be able to get it right once. You're just gonna keep saying or yeah, actually say
Yeah.
something there, buddy.
I mean, yeah. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say. Yeah. I just feel like you're right. I feel like that is the case.
Like with me or like with everybody.
No, with you. And I'm sure there's plenty of other guys out there, but like it's not definitely not everybody. Because like think about what you just
Probably
said. Like
that guy that commented.
every girl you talk to is like the love of your life. Like you're just like in la la land as soon as you fucking meet a girl that likes you back and is pretty.
Ah, that's not true. That's
Dude,
not
that's so true.
the
You're
last
like
girl I
fucking
talked to.
glued to
I
your
didn't think so.
phone, like just fucking like
That's
you are,
not true. The last
dude.
girl I
It
talked to
is
was not that
true.
way.
The last girl you talked to, you
Okay,
didn't
the last
like. You
girl.
just hadn't gotten pussy in like a long time, and she was right there.
Okay, fair.
You didn't even like her.
With I don't want to say her name. Okay, I'll say her name. With Madison, it wasn't like that. I
I
was
don't
maybe
even
a
know who
little bit
that.
like.
Oh, I know who that is. I know who that is. That
Yes, you
it was
do, bro.
100% like that with her. She was just as goofy. That one was not your fault. That was complete. She's a goofy ass bitch.
That's what I'm saying,
I'll
bro. I
never
think I didn't
forget
do
that.
anything
I'll
wrong with
never
her.
forget what she texted you that one time, and she was like, "Oh, sorry, that was
What
for
did
my."
she text me?
She was like, "Oh, sorry, that was for my mom." Like you remember that?
No.
Oh, whatever. I ain't gonna air it out.
Air it out. I don't know what
No,
you're talking about,
you guys were
actually.
like supposed to hang out, and then she like didn't respond to you till like 4 p.m. She was like, hey, I just woke up, and I'm like have so much anxiety, like I feel sick, I just threw up, blah blah blah,
Oh yeah.
and then she's like, oh sorry, that was for my mom. It's like no, the fuck it wasn't. Thomas and whatever the fuck your mom's name is in your phone, it's not even close. Like how like
I do remember that.
I
I
fucked up
do
and texted
remember
the
that.
wrong person a couple times, but it's usually because like I was sending out a couple texts at the time and I like went to click one person's name but a notification came up and like it was like a little bit of a ladder effect. But no, that was
Yeah,
fucking
that's so
goofy
true.
as fuck.
So true. We can talk about that another pod, but
Just like a liar
I
and like a
think,
weirdo. She was just
bro, I think a lot of women use like their anxiety as an excuse.
let's not even get into
You
it.
know?
That's a whole 20-minute talk. I'm not even here for it. I'm not here for it. We know. Let's just say to top off that whole idea, we know.
I swear, bro. All right, man. let's cut it off before we keep going, man. And Nor starts making baby noises again. So, all right, man.
as we end all shows,
Four
Thomas is gonna give me
four
four
quotes.
quotes. I'm gonna guess which one is his out of the four. Let's see. He probably cooked up something real special this time.
All right, so this time I have two quotes that are mine. I want you to guess both of them out of the four. All right. So you
Okay.
got 50% chance of getting them right. All right. So first one, number one. There's a fine line between revenge and justice. Number two, there are no good people, no bad people, only people and their choices. Number three, they all laughed at us. We went to work. And number four, key to a happy life is to accept you are never in control.
Okay. I feel like I feel like two and three have to be yours. if it's not
Two
two
and
and
three have to be mine.
if it's not two and three, it's one and three.
So one and three or two and three. What's your final answer? Go ahead.
Final
Come on,
answer
say it.
two. Final answer two and three.
So you got one right. Which one do you think you got right?
Three.
Nope.
It was two.
Bang! It was one and two. It was one and two. So it's funny how you said one and three and two and three, but then you always kept three in because you thought three was for sure.
You read
Nope.
me three again?
It was
Three was
one and two.
retarded. Read me three one more time.
Dude, that's what my buddy texted me, and I knew you were gonna. They all laughed, not us. We went to work.
yeah, that's so fucking stupid.
Shout out Zach. Shout out my boy Zach, man. That's your quote right there,
Oh.
big dog. Z lit. All right, but anyways, that's
They
all I
all
got.
laughed,
Nor
not us.
failed
We went to
again.
work.
Not us. We went to work, big dog. We went to work.
That's the title of the fucking pod.
Anyways, hey, I love it. All right, but I had a great time, bro. I had a great time. This puts me in a good mood, so I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody watching. Like, subscribe, comment. And the people that are shitting on us, please watch, like, and subscribe, and comment. Yes, we're going to respond to those comments sooner than later.
Bye.
Nor,
Have a
anything to
wonderful
say?
time. Nope. Peace. Suck me.